Garver also a 4-time state champion at a 128-6 record in Oregon. Driven down to the mat, and the takedown is recorded.
As long as there's some kind of improvement happening, the referee will allow the action to continue. Reaching back to hook that shoulder, there's an improvement.
And after a lengthy period of no control, finally the takedown occurs.
And that's a good job by the referee of letting that action continue.
Make some things happen to get back into it.
Emilio on a re-attack there, looking to score some points, and does. And for Garver, you're right that he's going to have to now escape and really push the pace, turning it into points of his own.
And that's what you open yourself up to when you're trying
exactly
to
what happened
come back.
there. That was not a great shot attempt from Garver. It was more, as you were talking about, recognizing the situation. I've got to try something here, a little bit of desperation. And now D'Amelio is starting to feel the possibility of a tech fall. He's only got 20 seconds with which to work. But if he can get a feet-to-back takedown, there's the takedown. He's going to be 2 points, well, 1 point away from a tech fall now with the ride time margin. Jesse Mendez, the reigning national champion at this weight class, but not ranked #1 overall. He's undefeated, 15-0 on the season. But Andrew Alvarez of Northern Colorado is ranked #1. He is the national champion from 2 years ago and took an Olympic red shirt last year.
Dynamically to take the 3-0 lead, and then he gives up the escape, but often he might be just the kind of guy that would do that so that he can go and get another takedown, as we've just seen. A very top-level recruit on a national level. And for his opponent, Stormer, it's just a matter of survival, but he gets him down for another takedown after he had previously taken advantage of the additional
with a takedown and back points. But as the action settled, Bouzakis initiated the action.
Nobody
Elliott
had
turned
control and
things
still
around.
doesn't.
There's
Now
a
the
takedown.
points are recorded.
Once you get there splitting the legs, a takedown is all but inevitable.
So he's up 4-1.
Boy, Nick is just the talent level for Nick Bouzakis is, I mean, you're talking about top 1 percentile. Now there again, not much time to try and finish this. Oh, they gave him the takedown.
There wasn't much time, but he got it literally as time expired.
30 seconds remaining in the period. 30 seconds.
And
good quick level
takedown
change
there by Gallagher, looking very quick there. And 2-time state titleist. Gallagher trying to come back, has him by that right ankle and works him to the mat for a 4-point. The Greco-Roman titleist, second in freestyle. So he is an all-around wrestler. And he's tied for 4th in overall season falls with 16 for Ohio State.
Well, Rogatsky is one of the guys you pay admission for. He is fun to watch with his shots low and staying low on the body, not allowing Rogatsky an opportunity for a big counter.
Last minute of the period, threw him down, then goes after him, and a takedown here is once again TJ McDonald.
Doesn't have the number of matches that a lot of other guys who are essentially here's a graduate student do. But, man, when he's been on the mat, he has been very, very effective. And when healthy, he is one of the top competitors in the nation.
Got that early takedown. He's a local product from Powell, Ohio, nearby to Columbus.
Excellent change of directions there on the shot from Hartschlaw. And quickly on his second takedown of the bout.
Went down to the mat and then effected the takedown from there to take a 6-1 advantage.
It sort of puts the emphasis closer to freestyle wrestling. We were talking about that early. Another excellent shot there from a little bit of distance from Hartschlaw, but he covered that distance very, very quickly, trying to turn it into his 3rd takedown. Looks like he's going to get it. Indeed he will, but rewarding the...
And he's going right after it. And a quick takedown there for Feldman.
Feldman is not a big heavyweight. He's not a tall heavyweight. I think really in terms of athletic heavyweights, we are, boy, there's another good level shot and finish, but we're kind of at a golden age of athletic heavyweight. Then Feldman, which is, you know, one of the reasons why Nick has been able to get to the low-level shots. There's a change of level and shot from Maurer, but not able to finish it off. Feldman with a great counter.
Great lateral movement there on display by Feldman, and he turns that into another takedown. He's been just outstanding here in the early going of this.
To change kind of direction and go around him rather than through him. Oh.
And once more, that's a load to be falling on you. It's been happening a lot.
Well, it was an excellent setup for Feldman to turn that into a takedown.
Once again, you'll give up the escape to come up with a takedown. There he goes again. Wow. This is definitely not your prototypical historic heavyweight match. The victory by Sammy Sasso was at 1-0, and now the last 3 matches, a lot of fireworks, and here we go again.
Feldman needs one more takedown for the tech fall here.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him based on what we're watching. We're still 45 seconds remaining in the second period. There he goes again. And he was going for the fall there. Didn't quite get that, but he took care of this in quick succession.
Well, they certainly did, and you often think of the high-scoring, high-flying bouts being in the lower weights. Caught tweener in weight classes. He was 195 in high school. Rest in 195. Here comes up with the takedown. 197 here comes up with the takedown.
And he goes for that single leg shot, and then very quickly turns it into a takedown for a 7-0 advantage.
Take away some of the fight, the guy that's on the other side of the line.
Escape point makes it 7-1. Trying to get right back in there, and that's oftentimes a good time to go on the attack after you've just been kicked out, but instead, another 3-point takedown.
And sometimes during a match, you just, whether it's in pre-match film, boy, that's an excellent change of direction. And Shoemate right now is feeling that he can break his man, but sometimes you see it on film, sometimes you find it in a match that there's just a certain crack in the armor that you have the ability that's right in your wheelhouse to exploit. And Shoemate has had the ability to do it. There's a big one.
And now
that's a fall.
Go further. He comes up with a pin. Wow. Rogotsky's tremendous performance. Look at this. He wasn't content for his 4th takedown. For his 5th takedown, he turned it into a pin.